Hello, knockouts. Tonya Tko here, and I don't, I don't even know how to get started. But right now I'm in California. I'm living in my car. I've been living in my car for the past few weeks, and I have been dealing with this and trying to work it out, and I just I can't figure out how to get out of this situation. As you know, I closed my business. I closed TKO Skin July 2014, and I had about enough money to last a year. And I think we did pretty good. You know, when I got to California a year ago, and I realized that I closed my business 6 months before that, I knew that I had to stretch my money for another 6 months, and so I went to Central and South America to write my book. And as you know, I got robbed my very first full day in Guatemala, robbed violently, and that sent me going southward trying to find some place safe to write. And you guys were with me along this trip, and you know that it was a really hard trip. And so I came back from the trip without the books. So it was my intention to sell the books and to be able to even go on a tour and do different seminars and conferences or whatever, but the books never got written. And I had a little bit of money after that, enough money to get to California and get an apartment. And then, I don't know if some sort of, as if poetic justice or whatever, I never filed my my tax filings for TKO Skin. In New York State, it had been accruing over the past year and a half, and when I was at the airport, I started receiving these emails, and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And the emails basically said that New York State had levied my bank accounts. They emptied all of them, even the PayPals. And so it was like, I'm at the airport, and if I would have gotten that message before, it's like this, everything just, like the perfect storm. If I would have gotten those messages before, I would not have come out here. And then so I come out here. I have a friend who owes me a few $1,000s, and I've been I've been like trying to pull together any bits of money that I had in different places. And I have a friend who owes me a few $1,000s. I thought he was going to come through for me because when he was in need and I lent him the money, I always thought that if I was in need, that he would come through. You guys remember my friend the bear? Way, way back. He and I, we've been friends for 10 years. And those of you who were with me in 2008 when I was making the videos when I was in Harlem, you guys remember my friend the bear and how he would participate in the videos and give advice and information to everybody. My boy. I always thought that because you know what, it had been 5 years since I lent him the money, and he always would say, oh, I'm going to pay you back, I'll pay you back, right? And I didn't press him for it. And I always thought that if worst came to worst, that he would be there for me. But this man has, now he won't even answer my calls. He won't even answer my calls. That's how he's doing me. And I'm so silly. I'm over here thinking something happened to him or his daughter or something. And I'm like, are you okay? Is your child okay? Is everything okay? Silly me. Don't realize that he's avoiding me. And then you know what? I finally broke down and I was like, listen, I'm living in my car. I told you I need this money. And he texted me back finally after weeks, and he was like telling me that he doesn't feel that he owes me the money, and that it's my fault for letting it accrue, and that I should have paid it off a long time ago. Long story short, I lent him as much money as I could, as much cash as I could, and when I couldn't lend him any more cash, when I didn't have any more, I let him use my credit card. You know, people always say, oh, you shouldn't let people use your credit card, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to say this to you. If you do, please let them know this is a credit card. It accrues interest. You will be responsible for the interest. Let them know that up front because, I mean, it's a credit card. It's like he took 4 years to begin to pay me back a few $100s here and $100, $200 there. And then he's like, well, 4 years, and he doesn't think that it accrued any interest or that he's not liable for it, that it was my responsibility. And he's like, Tonya, you need to take responsibility for your part in this. Okay. Well, you know what? It's my fault. All of this, everything that I'm in right now, this situation is a result of actions that I participated in and just the way that everything just manifests. And I don't know why it's manifest like this. You know, with the, I'm sorry, with the type of person that I am, it's so difficult for me to ask for help. But it's like, it's gotten to the point that I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know how to get out of this. And last night I was so afraid because it's like, you know, it's like living in your car, like sleeping in your car as a woman, as anybody. It's like your car is just sitting there. I have a cover on my car, like, you know, the car covers that you put on. And so I hope so people are not able to look into the car at night. But then last night I was worried. I was like, well, what if someone lifts up the cover and sees that there's a woman in here? You know, what happens? What happens? It's like, what if they have a gun and they tap on my windshield? What if they want the car? What if they want more? It's like, what's my defense? What do I do? It's not like I could just drive away because the cover's on there so I can't see. Oh, God, I feel like I'm rambling. So, bottom line, I need help. And it's hard for me to ask for it. I need help. I need to get out of this situation. I need to... Sorry. Okay. So you all have told me to set up a GoFundMe when I was traveling. I was staying in those dangerous places to save money. And so now I'm setting up a GoFundMe. If you are able to, but listen, don't send me anything if you feel sorry for me, because this situation is a manifestation of something that I've manifested. So don't feel sorry for me. If my videos have ever helped you, if there's anything that I've ever written or posted that has had an impact on you, please send something if you can, right? And if it doesn't have to be financial, I could use some strength right now, some words of encouragement. Yesterday it's like, over the past few days, the words "end of the road," you know that song, so we've come to the end of the road. And I'm like, this is not the end of my road. I keep thinking about the positive that's come from this. And there have been so many positives. I'll tell you that after. I'll tell you the positives after. Right? But I'll say this, right? It doesn't have to be money that you send. The YouTube space in Los Angeles, you can send me a letter, a card, some uplifting words you could write to me. I go there every day because it's like during the day I can't. It's real hot in California. I can't stay in the car, so I go to the YouTube space and I use the computer there and I network with other people. And it's like nobody knows that when I leave there, coming back to my car to sleep, it's like at night is the hardest because I don't know what's going to happen. Listen. It's just the longer I stay out here, the more and more paranoid I'm becoming that my lucky streak is over and that something bad is going to happen. And it's like the type of person that I am, I love to give. And it's hard for me to ask, but I realize that if If I don't stay safe, I can't give. If something happens to me, how will I be able to give? And so it's like, you know what, thank you all who have written to me and tapped me on the shoulder and who have been like, Tonya, what's up? Where are you? Believe me, I wanted to make a video because you know if I'm not making videos, something's the matter. And I told you all, please, if you don't hear from me, check on me. So thank you to Sentimental Crab and Kim and BK Coco and Pink Puff Love Vegan Eats. Thank you all for checking on me and the other people who have tapped me on the shoulder, Kit Richardson and and Kelly Murray, and thank you all for tapping me on the shoulder, checking on me. Thank you to the people who, thank you for looking in on me, because you're right, if I'm not making videos, something's wrong, and I've been trying to put on a good face in front of others. Sometimes I'll try to post something if I'm feeling good. Lucky thing is, it's like, I need help. So I'm going to relax into, I'm going to relax into, I need help. So it's difficult saying it out loud. So I'm setting up the GoFundMe. I'll put the link below. I'll put the address to the YouTube space. Just put my name on it, Tonya Tko. I'm there every day, so they know me now. And I have been able to get some letters there. So please send as many letters as you can, some words of encouragement. Send me energy through the universe. You know what? It's just so funny. It's like, and I'm going to get out of here. It's just that I'm enjoying making this video. I have somebody to talk to, you know. I don't want to end the video just yet. Oh, I forgot I was going to tell you guys the good things that have happened. But it's funny how, you know, you can see a person outside and you can see them smiling and you don't really know what they may be going through, you know. You may never know what they may be going through. For me, it's so much, because it's like, so look, let's talk about the good things, okay? Let's talk about the good things. First and foremost, this situation has done so much for me. It has helped me tap into my own self-love. It's like, you know, it's so easy to love yourself when everything is going good, when things are nice and things are fine and you're happy. It's so easy to love yourself. But how do you say kind things to yourself when things seem to be going wrong, when you're out of money and things are hard? How do you say kind and loving things to yourself? And so this definitely has strengthened me. It's strengthened. It's like, you know what, in each person we have this will to survive. I think it's the strongest will that there is. And this situation has really helped me be able to tap into that fire inside. Is I'm not giving up. Oh no, honey. Nuh-uh. This is not going to take me under. It's like, you know what? This situation has shown me in real life who my friends are and who they aren't, you know? But I know that I have you all, and I've been a little shy about coming forward because I know that people are going to be like, some people are going to be like, oh my God, Tonya, you should have said something sooner. I can't believe it. Some people are going to be like, you're dumb, that's good for you. And that's fine. You know what? This is good for me. This is good for me because I feel like, you know, when you take iron and you hit it and you bang it and you smash it and it only makes it stronger. That's how I feel right now. Oh goodness, my light. What happened to my light? Okay, there we go. Oh God, you know what? I can't, I can't have my car running out here because I don't want people to know there's someone in here. Listen, I gotta get out of here. I actually probably need to leave this area now, but listen, this won't take me under. This won't take me under. You know what? I'll say one last thing and then I'll get out of here because I keep saying this over and over in my mind. You know my poem is Invictus, and I keep reading those words aloud and aloud to myself. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. And with those words, my head is supposed to be bloody but unbowed. I will not bow my head. I will not cry aloud. I'm going to work on getting out of this situation. So listen, I'm going to get out of here. I feel good. I'm going to hug you guys before I go. And I'm going to, because, you know, Starbucks opens early, so I'm able to go into the bathroom at Starbucks, brush, you know, get my hair looking all right, and wash up at the sink and stuff like that, so that when I go outside, it's like, you know what, when you think about self-care and self-love, what is it that you're willing to do to care for yourself even when things are not going right? And so, you know, it's like, so yeah, so I'm going to be clean, I'm going to be fresh, I'm going to be taken care of, I'm going to take care of myself. So listen, I love you all very much. I'm trying to raise enough money for down payment for, well, the first month, last month, and to cover a month of rent, to be able to help me stretch that, be able to stay and not be under threat of having to leave. And I have a plan. I also need to be able to continue to work on and produce the Tonya Tko show. Oh, listen, like I said, this is not going to drag me under. I'm going to continue pushing forward, and I need to figure out a way to be able to make money from the Tonya Tko show. I'm still brainstorming on that because I have to get out of this. It's like, you know what, if it's a product, I can sell the product, but how do I sell what it is that I'm giving, that I give from my heart? Because it's like, you know, it's my life's passion and my life's love to make these videos. So how do I sell that? But I'm gonna have to figure out some brand deals, something. But I have a feeling that this is it. This is my year right here, and that some amazing things are about to start happening. You just wait and see. So not just donations to GoFundMe, not just the letters and the encouragement, all of it combined. I'm also, if you'd like to be my virtual assistant, because I need help with publicity, with marketing. I also need someone to help post on social media, especially at times like this. It's difficult for me to, like some of you've noticed, I'm not even posting on social media anymore. Especially the further and further I fall into this displacement, my spirit I'm starting to feel like I'm changing on the inside. Something is changing, and it's like I feel like I'm at a pinnacle. I'm at a point. I don't know if I'm going to. No, I'm not even going to say that out loud. I was going to say I don't know if I'm going to stop making videos, if I'm going to go in a different direction. This is my life's love right here, and we're still going forward. This is not going to stop us. Oh, wait and see. You know what? Kim, my subby from way back in the days, it was her who really gave me the final push to make this video, because she was like, you know what? You share the good times and you also share the not so good times with us, the highs and the lows. So you know what? Listen, this is a part of my story. And when we look back over the course, we'll be able to see how we have progressed And oh, just wait and see. This is not the end right here. Oh, no, it's not. This is only a part of the tale. So for those of you who are going through something, trust and believe it's not the end. I read this statement that said, and then I'm going to go after that. It said, in the end, everything will be all right. And if it's not all right, then it's not the end. And it will be all right. You know what? I feel so much better. I'm gonna go and get out of here. Listen, give what you can, even if it's just vibrating energy. Okay, so listen, let's vibrate some energy right now. Hug me, okay? Hug me. I gotta try to get closer. I'm not wearing pants, so I don't want to. Let me see. I don't want to go too hot. Hug me, hug me. Oh. Oh God, better be quiet. Shh. Too loud. Listen, I love you all very, very much. Go out there and love one another. But most importantly, what? That's right. Love yourself. And let no excuse get in the way of loving yourself. I don't care what it is. If it's displacement, if it's abuse, whatever it is. If it is lack of money, lack of a relationship, lack of children, lack of spiritual connection, lack of what I don't care. Tap into that power. Tap into that force inside. Let nothing get in between you and loving yourself. Do you hear me? Listen, nothing come between. One more hug since I'm already halfway up. I love you guys. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes, hug me, never let me go. So listen, I love you all very much. Let me get out of here. I'm going to upload this video today. The links will be below. You can even come to my website, TonyaTko.com. I'm going to put the video up over there as well. If you, whatever may happen, you can always Google YouTube space LA's address, and you can send me something there. So listen, I'm sorry, I still don't want to go, but I'm going to go. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. All right, Tonya Tko. Peace.